Hey guys, it's David here, and it's currently day 238. I hope you guys are having a good day and are doing better than yesterday. But the time is currently 5:33. So like I said, I'm gonna wake up a little bit earlier this time, well, for the future, just so I have some time for myself to buy. But waking up a little bit earlier than usual definitely has not been the best so far because I'm still getting used to it. I am not the most awakened at the moment, but that's okay because after a shower, after doing my morning routine, I should be feeling okay. So that being said, last night I had a good sleep, but today is just gonna be, I don't know, guys. Today I am still it's going to be a new schedule because today I changed my routine. I implemented some new habits I want to do. But most importantly, today I have a job interview. I know a job interview, and it's just yeah, I have a lot to do today. So let's get started by doing the small things, which is get a shower, clean myself up, eat some food. So I'm gonna do that now, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
Hey guys, it is currently 6:24. So 20 minutes earlier than usual, which is absolutely great because that means I'll go to the gym earlier, train earlier, come back earlier, and get right into work earlier. That being said, today is going to be just like any other day, but I'm going to push myself a little bit harder. That means I'm going to spend more time on learning, which means I'll have to spend less time wandering around, doing nothing, thinking, eating, and just relaxing. Because we only have 24 hours in a day. I wish we could have more, but we can if we just choose to manipulate our schedules, make some sacrifices, and everything should be a-okay. But that being said, this week I also had increased my calories. Now I know I am turning to snow axe, but I do believe that my weight has plateaued. Now I'm not sure if that's because I have been training too hard for muscle to grow, but it doesn't make sense to me because my strength has increased. It's a tricky one, guys. So I'm gonna see how it goes. If I get too fat, then I'll probably have to just take it back a notch. But training has been going good, except that I do realize that my chest is a bit overtrained because all my lifts have barely been gone up by chest, which is a big sign that it is not recovered. And because the weight I am lifting isn't even that heavy, so I do think that this part of my chest is definitely overtrained, which means I might have to drop down the volume a bit. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna go as intense, but just the volume. But I think that's how I'm going to approach today's training. But after that, I do have to come back, get ready for my interview, which is something I'm kind of looking forward to because the place I want to work is, well, the place I'm getting interviewed at is a place I don't mind working there. So I'm gonna go do that now, and I'll catch up with you guys in 3 hours. Hey guys, it is currently 8:46. So just came back from the gym, and I could say today was even a better workout. I went one set lighter on my incline because I felt like that my chest hasn't recovered fully and it does have much more potential. So I'm gonna just lean back a little bit, but obviously still push to failure. That being said, though, amazing workout. But in 2 hours' time, I have my job interview. Now, I'm both excited and not because today, 40 degrees, I gotta walk like 5 minutes is a bit seems, like I just don't want to do it. But I mean, it's a good job. Like, it's a gift shop, like a smoke shop, gift shop. So, I mean, I used to be a freaking customer, so it's gonna be okay. But I think yeah, I mean, it's just job interview, guys. Nothing special, nothing too crazy. But when I come back or before I go, I'm gonna do some work because I still have like two hours to spare, and I think I'll have 1 hour to just do some work because let's not make any excuses, right? Let's not make excuses. And just because something's popped up today, just because we have some other obligations that we should put things aside. Because for a long time, guys, I allowed excuses to hold me back. And the thing is, excuses were actually never the problem. You see, we didn't act because we were in a bad situation or because we had things to do or because of the sun is rotating the other way. Like, we make so much excuses, but The excuse was never the problem. We just don't want to do it, so we blame onto other things. We make excuses. We think it's this person's fault. We think if we were in a better position, then we will act. But what I came to realize is every time I made the excuses, and when that excuse came true, I have made another excuse, like a follow up. So it was this never ending cycle saying, oh, if my life was different, oh, if I had this and that, oh, if I was in his shoes, then maybe I would be this and that. But the thing is, those excuses are the only reason holding you back, right? You are holding you back. You make those excuses. Those excuses are not real. They might be a reflection of your reality, but you have the choice and you have the power to change that. So instead of making excuses about what if and not and that if you are better and something, just do it. Just do it and change it. Right? Change it so you don't have the excuses to make. Now, excuses, I know, are easy to make. Excuses make us feel better. Excuses justify our circumstance. And it is so much easier to just blame things onto other people, blame things onto event, blame things onto other things that we have no control. But what we have control is ourselves. What we have control is our mind. So rather than making the excuses on external factors, why not focus internally? Because when I stopped making excuses, well, I still do, but when I actually started focusing internally and realized that I am not where I want to be, not because of this person, or not because of this situation, or not because I'm in an unfavorable environment, but because I choose to not change that. So when I started to realize that fact, when I started to actually do things out of my comfort zone, then the excuses slowly faded away because I proved the excuses wrong every single time. It wasn't because of my family that I'm not successful. It wasn't because of my friends that I'm not successful. It wasn't because of my current situation that I'm not successful, because I can change that. And when I did change that, excuses faded away. Of course, there will still be excuses. There will still be excuses later down the road. But the thing is, if you focus on yourself and you realize that you have the control over your mind and self, then nothing is in your way because nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop the person within you. So let that being shine. Let that person within you just jump out of your skin and prove everybody wrong and justify himself and his worth to the world. That being said, I'm going to have some food now, probably shower because I'm absolutely sweating. But after that, I'm going to get right into my work block. Of course, it won't be a long work block, but definitely work a bit before I go out. So that's the plan, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
So guys, it is 6:20. So today I actually didn't go to my interview. Now, apparently I misread an email, of course, and they had my interview spot taken by somebody else. And I guess I don't really am too fussed about it because after rereading the email, I realized that the position I'm interviewing for isn't even at that store. So basically, I am interviewing for a store that I have no idea where it is. So it kind of defeats the purpose because I wanted to work out somewhere close by my house just to go there, get paid, and get out of there and come back home ASAP. But obviously, that wasn't the case. So I'm pretty blessed. So, what does this mean for me? Well, first of all, I am soon to be broke. But second of all, this is going to be beneficial for me because it is only going to push me into the extremes to make what I am doing right now work, to monetize my skills, which is at the moment web design, responsive web design. And I have been kind of briefly looking online if I can sell my skills somehow, but I haven't had any luck. But I guess I'll keep looking. But most importantly, this will be a push I need. This is going to put me in that urgency situation where I have no other reason than to work on what I'm doing right now and try and make it profitable or try and make some money out of it, monetize it, right? But I think that's the plan, guys. I am honestly one project away from getting my certificate for my responsive web design. But even then, I still am very, very unfamiliar with how to make websites. So I guess I definitely need to put more practice in. So that is the main issue I am faced with. But obviously, that is no problem at all because, like anything, you get better by putting in the repetitions. But tonight, I am going to pick up my dad and sister from the airport. So I don't think tonight I'll have a good sleep because they land at 12 a.m. So going there and back an hour, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. It's going to be a long night. But that being said, I think what will be best of me is to utilize tonight to work, right? Utilize tonight to work. That means normally if I go to bed at 10 o'clock, I'll push in another 3 hours of work. And even though today I already worked about 8 to 9 hours, I think it would just make sense for me to push longer, because what else am I gonna do with like 3 hours of my time, right? So that is the plan for tonight. But overall, today has been absolutely amazing. First day of the week ticked off greatly. Done all my tasks. I also had ticked off all the new habits I wanted to do. So honestly, guys, I could not be more blessed. I could not be more happy with myself. And let's just hope this is going to continue for the rest of the week. And yeah, that's all I have to say for today. But I do hope you guys had learned something from this. But if not, like always, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. But until then, good night.